Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the stage is set for a spurring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter. He's one of the best dribblers in the top flight. And I always say about wingers that if they can marry their technical ability with their great pace, they're on a winner.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Doak. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Evan Nielsen. Oh, good spread. It's a loose ball. And it's played forward. And it's Rice. He is through here. Caresses it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kluivert. Nice physical challenge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's lofted through here. Madueke.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Tavernier. And it's Kluivert. Well, they could break here. Thinks one through. That is a great pick out. Petrovic gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Tavernier. Ball's played through. Timber gets a foot in here. Now it's Martinelli. Madueke. And the shot! Kluivert. Now then, the ball's come loose. Jimenez forwards and with intent. Muscular approach does pay off here. Martinelli. Good play on the left-hand side here. Real chance! Save again, same outcome.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Ødegaard gets over and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Jimenez, gently done. Doak. Proves too strong. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Rice played into space. Doak. Kluivert. Doak. Nkapie concedes a free kick for that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Might come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's going to go a long way. Succumbs to the pressure. This might... There's the shot! That's caused a worry or two.
Martinelli certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Scott. Hill, aim forwards. Jimenez. Kluivert. Doak knocks it out wide. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Climbs up big! And kept out by Dean Boaston. We hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Arsenal, so both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Scott. Moved on forwards. Ødegaard. Ødegaard, now he's got space here. Shot, surely! In for the pieces! Oh, didn't catch it right.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Hill, that's really well manoeuvred. Tavernier. Hill. Kluivert. Doak. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Martinelli shifted upfield. Madwicki! That's got him rattled. Semenyo. Kluivert. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Madwicki providing an outlet on that flank. He's found some space. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Receives it in a good position here.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Kluivert played out towards the right wing. Araujo looking to get on the end of this. Deftly away. And they've got a throw. So there's going to be another change here. And he's managed to gift it back. Madwicki. Madwicki. Right, so can he finish? Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Arsenal, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
The changes then in quick succession. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Brooks. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Madwicki being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Rice. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Scott. And it's Kluivert. Defending was strong and firm. That's a nicely weighted pass. Referee's given a throw. Brooks. Kluivert, big chance! Is the shot on? In he goes again!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper...
Brooks! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Martinelli. Madueke! Madueke!
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ødegaard. Subimendi. Incapuyi. Rice. Martinelli. Nice control. And it's Rice. Madueke. Scott. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And here's Evan Nielsen. And he's looking. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal really were